I'm rich, diamonds on my body rich, smelling like Versace rich, Jay-Z and Beyonce rich. I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, diamonds on my body rich, smelling like Versace rich.
Today's the day where we mark the 700 subscriber mark, or a step closer to that magic 1,000. And yeah, I've got half an hour spare. The missus and the wee ones are actually in bed sleeping, so I thought, you know, what I'll do is I'll carry on tuning the car sorry, my co-driver, not me, I won't be driving the car. So yeah guys, thank you very much for subscribing, liking, commenting and getting involved in the community. And talking to community, thanks very much to Christian at Honda Vlogs. You know, he's always giving me big props and coverage on his channel. And Nelkel GDM as well, he's giving me a big shout out on his channel too. And same with Garage 802. Tuning wise, again we've got Jesse Halford for he's England. You know, bouncing ideas across to him because he tunes Honda's on a daily basis. And what else? We've got Evans tuning as well, Jeff Evans, yeah, much appreciate to him as well. Subscribe to his he's like an online academy, tells you everything you need to know about tuning your own Honda K-Pro. So yeah, just jumping in the Honda just now. What I've been doing at nights basically is, you know, taking the computer into the house, and I've been, you know, sorting out my fuel tables, and if it needs more or less fuel, I've been doing that at night, making any changes necessary, and then uploading it in the car the next day and seeing how it goes. Today though, I'll be fanning about with these settings here. This is TPS acceleration enrichment tip-in settings. So this is the amount of fuel obviously, and this is the rate of change. So if it's only very slightly, it's going to be using this column. Very fast, larger movements, it's this column. This is it's like a calculation of percentage of fuel injected in. Then obviously I have it at 0 when I'm stationary. It just feels crisp. But when I am driving, I'm finding around about this area here, I'm getting the car's going quite lean, so I'm adding some fuel in here. This TPS fuel decay rate, that's basically how long it actually, you know, gives the enrichment for. So the higher the number, the enrichment lasts a little bit longer. You can see everything's cool, and we'll give this a start. I've been just playing with the actual start-up enrichment, which is like the cranking, and so far, straight up, no issues, and that's on 1000cc injectors. These values here represent how much fuel it's put in, or it's estimating to put in to get to the actual target. My target's actually not far off, you know, the FR, but you know, some wee tweaks, you know, a few percentage here or there is not bad. You know, it's just asking me to put some fuel in there, and I'll maybe just average it out and then put a certain amount of fuel in. So like this here, there's a lot of 2s and 4s and stuff like that as well. So I just go Control J, and then I'll put in just 2% just now. They're not exactly accurate because you're going to get some sort of dodgy formulas in there. So, and once that's done, I just upload it to the car, and then Control L and start from scratch again. And I just drive around until I'm happy and everything's sort of driving well, and then we'll start doing some pull. Right, so driving around, I'm finding the car keeps kind of cutting out slightly when I'm coming near BEYTEK, and I'm just having a look here, and this is oil pressure, and as you can see, it's dipping down. Now I have set in the parameters, I did try and move it slightly, that when my oil pressure does dip, and you can see here the protection side of things, RPM speed and analog oil pressure, when it's above 3000 RPM and below 30, sorry, that says volts, but it means PSI, that'll cut the car. And yeah, so it would show that it's dropping oil pressure. And I thought it was around BEYTEK, but it actually turns out, it looks like it's a transducer, you know, it's bouncing around the place. So I'm not sure if it's got wet or if it's just not liking the vibration or something. So for now, I'm going to turn that off, turn the protection off just while I get this tuning, and I'll look further into that issue. But the oil pressure's fine. There's definitely a problem with the sensor, I would say, because oil pressure can't jump like drop and pick up that fast. Like we're talking milliseconds, it's going from 0 to 80 again. So I'm going to switch this off just now. Right guys, been driving the car around for a while now, and I tell you what, it's absolutely fantastic. I love the way it drives, I love the way it handles, nice and light and nimble. The back roads, the B roads, is perfect. There's not too much power there. Although you might have seen the guy that was driving it last struggle to get traction in second and third. These tyres are a bit done now, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's going to do it for a little while. I've got some stuff coming up which will be busy for the next couple of weeks, so, and then we'll get back into it with more car tuning videos, and we'll see what the next step for this car is. So yeah guys, thank you very much for all your subscriptions. I can't believe that's us at 700 subscribers now. I love yous all, you're an awesome team, and yeah, catch you in the next vid. Cheers guys.
I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich.